One last time. The Rat King. Who is he?
Your mother.
Not good enough!
Fine. I got bagged. Okay, lights out. Couldn't see a goddamn thing. But when the bag came off, he was there. In the chapel.
Who?
Otis Flanigan. You know him? High priest of crazy. Lives in the walls.
Otis Flanigan is the Rat King?
He wasn't handing out business cards. You had a funny way of saying thanks, freak.
I knew you were worth keeping alive. Get a stretcher to max security. It's for the roaming. Make it short.
Seems you've tipped the scales of power in Blackgate.
The only scales I care about are the scales of justice. Bolton and Falcone don't measure up.
Two truths, huh? You'll find a return route to the Batcave nearby. Check your map.
Falcone claims he was attacked by Otis Flanigan in the prison chapel.
Gotham's ill-fortuned rat-catcher. Could he be the Rat King?
Otis is a zealot, not a leader.
Wouldn't it be better to work with Commissioner Gordon on this?
Gordon isn't a problem. It's everyone who reports to him. Too many leaks in the GCPD.
And perhaps a few rats as well.
I need more information.
Perhaps a job for the young Miss Gordon, sir. She is eager to assist.
Fine. Get her on the computer.
Right away, sir.
Truth will be revealed.
glad you called. I heard the craziest rumor that...
Otis Flanigan. What do you know about him?
Oh, you need my help? I thought you'd never ask.
I'm asking now, Barbara.
The file's already sent. And call me Oracle.
I've received a file, sir.
This is a bit thrown together, but you sounded like you were in a hurry, so I checked the National Criminal Database. Otis Flanigan, aka Ratcatcher. He was working pest control for Gotham until he, switched sides. Imprisoned for attempted murder. Tried to kill the guy sanitation sent in to poison rats. He got out, of course, and immediately doubled down on his new Ratcatcher persona, experimenting with electronic methods of controlling his flock. A bit Pied Piper. Then he started working for the criminal Black Mask and quickly got in over his head. Theft, assault, infestation, the usual. This got him sent back to prison where he is now. But you already knew that. Plenty of reason for him to turn to the Rat King. It's almost like his time inside is what made him a criminal, you know? Oracle out.
I need to get into death row so I can investigate where Falcone was attacked.
Death Row operates on a separate security system, sir. I'm afraid it might take some time to crack the codes, even on the Bat computer.
Otis Flanigan got in. If I find him, I'll find a way.
Good luck. Just beyond the cave, you'll find a gibbet. An ancient design, renovated within the past century as a kind of elevator.
Thanks.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise. Disguise. Malone.
Gotta get back to my cell so I don't miss roll. No gadgets. Guess I'm taking the elevator.
Cell's too small. Duncan, are you making Woody talk? Gotta escape. Cell's too small. Need help. Need a friend. Need a friend. Can I be your friend, Woody?
Dr. Quinzel says I could use a friend.
Sleep is gonna be scarce. I'll get it while I can.
I don't see any of that. You gotta make it up.
You see what you wanna see. It's abstract.
What's that supposed to be?
I think that's Perseus.
What's that?
Oh, he was a hero in Greek mythology.
Why was he a hero?
He was pretty brave for starters. He went on dangerous adventures to fight monsters. But it's more than that. A lot more. What else makes a hero?
They're strong.
Hmm?
They beat up bad people.
Some do, yeah. But punishing bad guys isn't what makes a hero, you know. To be a hero, you have to save people too.
The good people.
Everyone.
Open all cells on Block B!
Falcone said Otis Flanigan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, death row, where Falcone was attacked.
Woody? Where the hell is Woody? Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way.
Flanigan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Electronic engineering, rad biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session, Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops, courts, clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. That's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? A place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
Odds are even grouchier than usual. What's going on?
After years of staggering mismanagements, endless riots, and bleeding heart attempts at rehabilitation, control of Blackgate was finally handed over to a private contractor that knows what the animals inside these walls deserve. Tiger Security and its staff work hard to ensure that criminals stay where they belong, rather than on library exhibits nobody cares about.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his exploits as the so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many of them failed to make their journey. In the latter half of the 17th century, Blackgate Island was home to a monastery of unknown origin. Though the island was abandoned, the chapel that serves in our prison today is a remnant of that original structure. It provides hope and solace to inmates on death row, with its depictions of St. Michael throwing Lucifer into hell. Blackgate Island's location east of Gotham City made it an ideal site for a gun battery in both the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. In 1775, it was briefly commanded by the legendary Brigadier General Mad Anthony Wayne, who remarked that the island's grim desolation was a fitting tomb for our country's enemies. In recent times, Blackgate has seen an unfortunate number of inmate-involved losses of control, including the so-called Christmas Eve riots. While an oversight committee found that prison administration was not at fault for these unfortunate events, Blackgate has dramatically improved its security with new, high-tech measures designed to prevent any further incidents. It's safe to say that the days of riots at Black are simply over. For over a century, Blackgate Island laid untouched, save for a single expedition in 1910, led by renowned Gotham architect Cyrus Pinckney. As World War II came to an end, visionary Carl Draper was contracted to build a facility that would contain Gotham's fast-growing population of criminals, mobsters, and communist sympathizers. The result was Blackgate Penitentiary, which was completed after 4 years of construction as what Draper called the prison of the future.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
Afraid we have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
I'll see you back in group. Pray you aren't late again.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First of many, I hope. Joe from the commissary suggested I join. Says it's worked wonders for him.
Therapy can be very healing, and Joe, his progress has been tremendous. Whew, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the Shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My